Welcome back to the Holotable Games Network. I'm Ginger Joey, and this is not Corey. This is my buddy Alex.
I did,
Surprise!
I did it. It's not me.
It's not you. No, it is you.
Or is it?
Or I don't know. Such cunningness out of you. No, you don't like cunning. You don't play cunning very much at all. No, yeah, you're
It's a
not.
weird color.
Yeah, it's yellow. So, Alex is my good buddy and playtest partner. We do a lot of grinding against each other to really like prepare for those big conventions and stuff like that. And today he's stepping in for Corey because Corey is out of town, so we can do a little Thursday throwdown for you. And we decided it's at six time, obviously, because that's released as of yesterday from the time of this recording. So yeah, six. We're on six.
Nice.
So we're gonna jump on over to the gameplay screen for us. We're gonna get things rocking and rolling. Alex,
Yes,
what
sir.
did you bring to us today?
Well, so I wasn't sure. I felt kind of lost at sea with kind of what options were available. I tried messing around with like a Dryden Blue Force, but wasn't sure that that really was kind of where I wanted to be at. So I took another stab at looking at some things, and so I decided to go with Deidre Blue. Now, yes, slightly more of a control side, which is what I am. That being said, I did not go full blown hard control. I'm only going to win by milling you out and other things. Pulled it back some, trying to see if there's more of like a mid rangey to control or a soft control style that will fit a little bit better. Play towards what I like, but also still move the game forward and kind of be aggressive.
Be
Be
aggressive.
aggressive.
Yeah, you've always been very much a lean towards control, but your playstyle has always been much more of like a unit-based control, not that hard controller, as you like to call it, the soft control kind of thing. So, I definitely see that. I knew this was a leader you were going to gravitate towards because of the word draw card in
Yes,
this.
yeah. The best phrase that you could ever put on card in a card game is draw a card,
Yeah.
and it's built into my leader.
Yep.
So why not?
Yep.
We got
Yep.
to at least try.
Yep. So excellent. Also a side note, Alex is hosting a 1K here in Portland, and that's like the first big tournament that we will be playing in the Portland area before all the PQs. So this is also
No.
kind of like our way of testing some stuff out before that 1K happens through. You want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So something that when playing Magic more competitively and like in the bigger scenes was always upset that the East Coast you could any given weekend drive a couple of hours and go and play in a big tournament. So kind of wanting to make sure that the West Coast here has a chance to do something like that. So right now, since it'll be a couple of weeks after the release of the set, we're gonna try and throw or I'm put together a 1K event, meaning $1,000 into the prize pool for the top eight, plus a bunch of other goodies and stuff that are going away, just to try and like drum up some of that competitive spirit and that middle ground between doing your weekly plays to your PQs to the sectors like we just had here in Portland, kind of some of that more mentality and all to it.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
Yep. And so, what's the date of that one for us?
It's gonna be, let's see, today's the 8th, so it'll be the 22nd of November.
November 22nd.
Yep.
Fantastic. And we're going to be at the Battlegrounds Gaming Cafe, if I remember correctly.
Yes, sir. Yep. Nice
Excellent.
little
Excellent.
shop, nice little coffee shop built in with the game store, so it's
Yep.
great. You'll have food and drinks available. Plus, we've got a nice, good amount of space there to play in, and I should have streaming capabilities set up with unlimited power, doing it once again for us.
Yep.
So
David's great. Love it.
we'll have at least one table throughout the event being streamed, which is nice.
Excellent. Excellent. So, yeah, I definitely like you see, I believe by the time this release, the Bothan Network's Boaddle. What is the name of that thing that they do on the
Uh,
East Coast in Atlanta?
the bat something battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tongue twister every time I try to say it. So, but I believe that's coming up this weekend at the time of this video, and so I would love for an event like that to come to the West Coast that is outside of the actual FFG official stuff. I think that'd be fantastic. So, if you're the stepping stone to getting there, I'm on board. Let's do
Yeah.
that. So, all right. So back to the decks at hand. Again, some testing for that 1K and other things coming up. I saw a couple cards that came out, kind of like in your vein of you saw a card that says card draw. Let's see what we can do with it. Well, a champion that or a leader that kind of fell by the wayside, but I thought got a big boost was Mister. Vizsla.
Sure.
And I wanted to see what some of these cards, especially the Brainstorm-esque card that just came out. What's the name of that one again?
Heroes Whispers?
Heroes Whispers, which is the draw 3 cards, point blank, draw 3 cards. Then you put one on the bottom of your deck and one on the top of your deck. Well, it only costs 2 to do that. So on turn 3, I can drop that, draw 3 cards, and smash something for 3 with my ability at that point in time. So it gives me a little bit of like that board control while still padding my hand and finding those pieces that I want to win the game. So I wanted to come back and give this one a look and see what we can do with it. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is all like, let's hey, threw this together. I saw a couple things that maybe like screamed, this might be good,
Yeah.
and we'll see what happens. So, let's roll to see who's gonna go first. 15.
Oh my gosh, I
I
might have a
think
chance
you
to
might
win.
have a chance with this one, sir. 14. 19. Oh, it's so
I did
close.
it. I did it. I never win the dice roll.
Nope, never does. All right, so
Well, then I think. Ooh, I think it does just still make sense for me to start with the initiative, so I will do that.
yep. All right.
This.
I need to remind myself because it is probably my favorite base out there, but I always forget it sometimes. I'm the bot village.
You got
I
your
got
extra
9,
cards. Yeah.
and I get no mulligan. Okay, let's move the mouse. We don't need the mouse right there.
But it's such a nice spot.
It was
It's such a nice
it's like
house.
this is kind of a nice
Uh,
board. You get mulligan.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show it up.
So we'll show this. Definitely a little on the high end for some of those cards that are in there, and I don't necessarily want to see a play set of cards in my opening
A
hand.
play set?
So
You even table shuffled before we
I
started.
did. I did.
Oh, that's good. That's gross.
Not
Okay.
enough.
So, I do not get a chance to mulligan. That is my crux.
Good.
Wow, such
Good.
hostilities. Such
You don't need it.
hostilities.
You're seeing so many cards.
I
You
am, but
shouldn't need
that's
to
the benefit of
mulligan.
Nabat Village is that I get to see so many. So I think. All right, do you want to close your eyes real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of go over some thought processy, and then they will be able to see some of what I am working with on the thought processy. So this is something I don't want in my hand, or do I? I don't know. Might be worth it. This one is a for sure there. This could be fun off of the get-go. It works with something else that I'm trying to do. These are great for doing this. This is really fun with him, but might not be great now. These are great. I think this can go here as well. That's probably 1. That's probably 2, which means we're probably throwing this back. I might want to keep that. I think this goes back because I just don't think I want it right now. And then I think the better one to keep is this one. So I think this is what we are going to do going forward. We'll see if that works out. You can open your eyes, sir.
Oh, sweet.
I know you got
Just wanna cut it
starting to get
fast.
scared of the dark over there.
Oh, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Oh, I'm somewhat entertaining. I don't think I'm that boring.
No, you are. Yeah, but I got a chance to close my eyes.
Oh no. That's what happens when he works before he comes and films. I mean, he's
Uh,
like, drains you. Nobody likes work.
Hey.
It sucks.
All right. All right. All right.
Better than last
Well,
time? Okay.
it
I'm closing
is.
my eyes.
We'll
Go ahead.
put this.
Fire away.
So because we can, we're gonna do this is what we're looking at. We get to live the dream, so we're gonna definitely keep this because we want to see this interaction actually pop off. This is obviously a thing, so we'll put this down here. And then I really don't know how things are gonna move forward, but I want to try this card. So while I know what this does, and this is probably the correct choice for keeping, I'm gonna resource it. So pick these up so that he doesn't cheat, and then we are ready.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, see?
All right.
problem.
So, you, sir,
I get to start us off.
won the initiative.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you this stolen land speeder.
I love it already. I love it already because I have been working with I've been working with this as well
Yeah.
to try to met with some people, and yes,
Here's a great opportunity, a great chance to
No.
see what it does.
I love it. I'm gonna drop a Bib Fortuna.
Okay.
Get a shield on that one.
Can I shoot this or draw a card?
I'm gonna let you do your favorite thing in the entire world, and you get a card, sir.
I will reveal Ray off
Oh,
of my
you gotta
turn.
be
Oh,
kidding me! Come
yeah.
on!
So let's shoot that land speeder and deal
Wow.
2 damage to your base. And then thanks to that bounty, I own it. I'll bring it back into play. But let's give an experience counter, shall we? Live in the dream. Listen, I did it. I could put this deck away now.
Yeah, you
We did
can.
it. We
Yeah,
did
you can.
it.
Because I know you didn't even set that up. That was
I
literally just
there's
a
no way.
blind. That was just a blind. I win!
I did
Yay!
it.
Okay, I will claim the initiative off
Sure.
of you in
No,
that case.
I'll
Yeah,
pass.
yeah, I don't think you
Yeah,
care anymore yet.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so we can do that. That came to fruition.
That seems pretty simple to me.
There's still that. Ah, I think we're gonna have to give this up for right now.
Beep beep. I'm a Jeep.
Yep, you're a very scary Jeep.
What you thinking about?
Thinking about turning my phone off. Is what I'm thinking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna play an Eben Hawkins space.
All right. That one says someone with the disclose, if I
So
remember
yeah,
right.
this is the on attack. I can disclose a heroic or a villainy card. If I disclose a heroic card, it gets +2 attack. If I
Okay.
disclose a villainy card, the defender, the unit that I'm attacking, gets -4 attack.
Let's turn up the heat. We'll go 4 to base.
Ouch. I will do 1 to your base.
Ooh, no, you monster.
I am.
All right. Well, as much as I would like to potentially draw a card, I think we're gonna open fire that spaceship.
Sure. I will claim the initiative.
I will pass. Okay, okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. Again, I'm at a spot where I know what one card does, but another card is brand new, so I kind of want to keep it
Just to test it?
just to see what it does. But at the same time, um, going into 4 resources.
Oh, yeah,
So
this is your flip turn, isn't it?
it is also potentially that.
Potentially. I like the way you say that.
Let's see. So if we're going into 4 resources, this, this are all good things to do. This allows me to also leave things open. So I think I just like inadvertently backdoored my way into resourcing the card that I wanted. Yeah. Yeah. We got cards.
Good.
I'm ready when you are.
Yep. Yep. I'll pass.
I'd like to shoot Bib Fortuna.
No, you can draw a card.
Yay.
I'll pass.
Let's attack your base for 4.
Sure. I'll pass.
So, mild change of plans? Because this is super spicy. When do you deploy? 5?
Mm-hmm.
You potentially deploy next turn, and you're a 4/5?
I'm a 4/6
4/6.
on stats. However, just to refresh your memory, Previsla is while you have 3 more cards in your hand, I get Saboteur. If I have 6 or more cards in my hand, I'm a 6/6 instead of a 4/6.
And you've got what? 2 cards in hand?
I currently
3 cards?
have 4 cards in my
4
hand.
cards in hand. That's so few cards. How do you live?
Very on the edge. Paycheck to paycheck, I guess is the word.
Paycheck to paycheck. All right, so let's pay 2. We're gonna try this new one. We're gonna deal 2 damage and then create a spy token with what, contempt for culture.
Sure.
Oh man. I can't wait until Unlimited power gets their spy tokens because I know he had two made. He had one made from the guy that made his last ones, and then he
Mhm.
actually had a local artist make a different set.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm more excited to get the local artist one,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run one into the
Oh my
spy
god,
token.
what'd they do?
They
They didn't
spied
do.
on my
They didn't
trap.
do anything. All right. Well, we will pay one for Mr. Owen Lars.
Okay. That means you're not gonna do any of that stuff. So let's try to take. I am your father onto the stolen land speeder. It takes 7 damage, or I draw 3 cards.
Okay. And now, if I let you draw cards,
I go to
Vizsla says
6.
what?
Previously says deal damage to a unit equal to the number of cards you've drawn this phase. Does not count the 2 you get at the end of the phase or the turn or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So,
It does cost 1 resource to use it.
and we're targeting the land speeder.
Correct.
So either I kill the land speeder now, or I let you draw 3 cards and then kill the land speeder with your resource. I think I'll let the land speeder die.
Okay.
That means it's my turn. I'll
Well,
take the initiative.
okay. I will pass because I didn't draw any cards.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Again, we're at that spot. We're gonna resource this because cards. Are we ready, kids?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna send our spy into Mr. Fortuna
For 2.
for 2 whole damage.
Okay. This is my flip turn.
Let's. You have 4 cards.
Yes.
We're still gonna go with this plan. We're gonna gunship Mr. Fortuna.
Okay. Gunship's nasty.
It does some stuff.
I'm going
Here
to
come
Dark Saber
all the things.
Pre-Vizsla.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's. You have 3 cards.
This is good. I have 3 cards in hand. Yes.
3 cards in hand. I'll be able to do that, but I can't do that anytime soon. Let's. We're learning how things work. So we're gonna attack pre-Vizsla for 0. I'm gonna restore,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna Owen trigger. So
Okay.
5 cards for a force unit. One,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you can count. I did it.
It's a thing you did.
Well, I think that this 3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
I think Marin is my best option.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna swing 8 to your base.
Yeah, seems like a lot. Let's clean the initiative.
Okay. I will pass.
We were so close. No, so I need that card, actually. So I think this becomes the resource. I unfortunately don't have anything good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was definitely sure you had a Power of the Dark Side in your hand right there. So,
wanted one. I
yep.
didn't find it.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better.
It's gonna tickle, I'm sure.
Interesting predicament. I feel like I'm a little. I got a nice big unit, but I still feel like I'm a little behind. I'm gonna death mark Marin.
But my Marin,
Mm-hmm.
so I also can't read, which I think is great.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay.
But you have glasses.
Yeah, it doesn't help,
No?
really, like at all.
Oh, I care people of the world.
So, hmm, hmm. I'd like to shoot Previsla, please.
You'll have 2 resources, and I can give you a card right now. Uh, it would do 2 damage. How many cards do you have in your hand?
A lot. I
A
have
lot.
5 at the moment.
Take a card.
Whee!
Feels like such a waste.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Yeah, I'm still gonna run into Marin here.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna draw 2 cards from the Death Mark.
Yeah. 2 damage. Now wait a minute. So we're putting 2 damage here?
Do I have to is the question. If you control a reader, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit and 2 damage. So I can't do it to your base if I don't do it to your unit. That's basically what that says.
I don't know. I don't have that card available.
Yeah, so it states when you draw this card during the
Yeah.
action phase,
Yeah.
if you control a red leader
Uh-huh.
or base, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, deal 2 damage to a unit and 2 damage to a base. So because. Oh, but I could do it to my own unit if I really wanted to prevent you from getting the grit off of this at that point in time.
Very, very true.
I don't know if that's the smart play. You have 2 resources standing, you can still flip Daedra.
Yes, sir.
Daedra would then have Raid 2, so make it a 4 attack.
Most
Well,
likely.
actually,
I have 6 cards.
I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna put it on myself. I do not want to give you. I do not want to give you grit.
All right, so 9 and 4 then.
So you do take 2 to your base
Fine.
though.
Fine. Fine. We're gonna go 3 base.
3 to my base.
I did
Okay.
activate Deidre.
I'm going to play another Ebon Hawk.
I will claim the initiative.
So now you see my little combination with this is Ebon Hawk and Ray. So now I have a heroic card to actually use with Ebon Hawk at this point in time. So just another one of those there's some synergy going on. So
stuff.
Okay, so you claimed, and then I will pass.
Hey, all right. We saw a card we wanted to see, so that's good. So I think that means we're gonna again test new cards and resources. All right, are we ready, sir?
Ready.
We're gonna pay 7.
Ouch.
And we're gonna play this Cantwell Arrest Cruiser.
Sure.
I'm gonna reveal Dr. Pershing and Snoke, and we're gonna exhaust Pre-Vizsla.
And indefinitely until that goes away.
Yep.
Yep. So on that note, I wish I had an Oscar Mayer wiener.
OSCAR.
That. Let's do that. I want to push damage, but I don't feel like I can.
Yeah, we're in a weird spot.
I feel like the more aggressive I get, the more behind I'm gonna become with what you're doing currently. So let's do it this way. We're going to Ebon Hawk attack. I'm gonna show you
So
that
you
nice.
have to declare where you are attacking before your on attack trigger happens.
Oh,
So
okay.
where are you going?
I'm killing this.
Okay.
Because I'm then gonna show you the ray to get the +2 attack.
Sure.
So can I show you both or no?
You disclose one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it says and or.
Yeah, so and.
So if I had, oh wait. So
Yeah, so you
if I
could.
showed you a villainy card as well as this, can I disclose more than one card? Is the question.
You may disclose blank and or blank. So being both. If you disclose this, then the unit gets that.
Oh, that's
If you disclose
interesting
this,
then.
then
So
the unit gets that.
then I'll disclose an arrest to you as well. So now you get -4 attack and I get +2 attack, and that kills the Devastator without me dying in the
Yep.
exchange.
I don't like this anymore.
I like it because it did more than I thought it was going to
So
do.
I'm sorry. What was the other card
The
you disclosed?
arrest is the one that my
The arrest.
base
Yep.
captures your guy.
Yep. That's fine. I just
Yeah,
didn't
you didn't know what it was.
register what it was.
Yep, no worries.
Let's uh let's deploy.
Okay. Anything from, no, you're tapped out, right?
Yeah, I choose not to reveal any plots.
Right. So how many cards in your hand?
6.
Okay. I am your father, Daedra, so you take 7 damage or I draw 3 cards, which put me to 7 cards.
I didn't want to play with her anyway. I will claim the initiative.
Okay, so you claim, so then this should work this way. If I arrest him now, that will take away the permanent tap on my character at that point in time, right?
Yep.
So then I'm gonna arrest. I'm not gonna take the unit just because after that you already claimed, so I'm gonna pass after that. So then you get that unit back. I'm just basically taking off the holding ability on me.
Yep.
And then we'll pass.
Sure.
I'm gonna resource. I need to resource now. Or I untap everything. 4 I untap everything.
Hmm.
7. I'm good.
The things I want. 6, 9, 4, 5. Guess this becomes the resource. Let's start simple, and we'll take out the Evan mod.
I'll take out the Evan. Okay. Think then I am going to aggressive negotiations,
Sure.
and I'm going to smack your base for 12 because I have 4 cards in my hands.
Uh, 7. 5. I would like to potentially draw a card. Deal 2 to Pre.
I know you have a Snoke in your hand because you revealed that to me. I'm at 4. That puts me to 6.
Snoke also, with a friendly reminder, does not affect leader unit.
Thank you for that reminder because I did forget about that. So in that case, I'll go ahead and take the damage.
Okay.
Um, I am then going to put unrefusable offer on your Cantwell.
If it dies, you can take it.
Yep. Or if it gets captured, I can take it.
Well, let's open fire on Vizsla.
Okay. Bit of a bummer.
Voodoo.
Just because I want to show this off, I am going to arrest your Cantwell Cruiser,
Sure.
which then means I get it and it's ready, and it will die at the end of the round. This is the little combination that I discovered that I went, oh, that's kind of nasty, because then I don't have to worry about.
I'll play this guy.
I will smack your base for 6.
Let's play the doctor.
And I will claim the initiative.
All pass.
All right, so Cantwell dies.
For a hot second, I thought it was card in your hand. No, it's not. Good.
You thought I had this many cards in my hand? No, checking out the resource row. Good.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna play Bazine. Fell the Dragon, Mirage, Anakin. Do you have Heroic and Villainy in your discard
I do
pile?
not at the moment.
And you currently don't have any Heroic to put there, so it'd be a -3, -3. Still think that that's the potential hurt me the most card here. You cannot do the reveal for the Galleon. Well, let's get rid of the Anakin, please.
I will draw a card. I will attack your base for 2. On attack, we'll nominate Bazine, and I'll reveal Mirage and Galleon. So either deal 2 damage to Bazine or discard a card from your hand.
2 damage to Bazine or discard a card from my hand. Bazine can take 2 damage, that's fine. Shouldn't you be at 28 though? I thought
I
you were
was
at
at
22 and then took 6.
and you took 2 to base
Why did I take 2 to base?
because I attacked.
Oh, you didn't attack Bazine.
No.
Got it. That I missed. I was focused on the interaction with what Bazine was doing with the whole discard, blah blah blah. That I forgot about
You
that
keep
part.
track of your base total too.
Hey, okay, fine. See, this. What's the Ojo thing? Like it's both players' responsibilities. Okay.
Keep your shit together.
Yeah, right. We are going to put seats. I can never say this guy's name.
Sure. That guy.
Cicatro Vizago into play.
Um, let's ping the doctor for a card.
Okay. I will claim the initiative.
Well, let's play this guy.
Yep.
And then we'll use that Bazine draw to kill off that guy. To
Oh,
daring
you
raid him.
daring raiding mother. Okay.
You let me draw it,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then I will pass.
got rid of the Anakin.
True. True. We're not out of the woods yet. Sure.
Well, unrefusable offer, Snoke.
I will do two to base. Uh, let's redo this the right way. We're gonna do six to base while we still have them.
Okay. Dryden Boss.
When you attack, you get double strong.
I can. I have the option to. If I get double strong, I do not get to ready during the next ready phase.
You can double strong, don't ready. Still have two resources. Probably to do the other. Anything that I'm afraid of that allows you to do that stuff. I don't know of enough cards in the new set, so we'll fire off our now
Sure.
just to be safe.
The other option was just to attack him with Cyril Karn.
No.
He was -2/-2 because of Snoke. Oh, he's a 5, not a 4.
So
I can do math.
I can't read. You
I
can't
thought-
do math.
Yes, great combination. Great combination. No, I thought he was a 2/4 for some reason. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, oh,
Look at that. He's stronger than that.
I will take the initiative.
We'll deal two to base.
Yep.
I will then Doctor Draw. Uh, and we will play this guy to keep some pressure going. And then I will pass the turn.
You got it. I drew dead. The last 3 turns, I just drew nothing to help me whatsoever. So, yikes.
Yikes, yikes.
Yeah, for a card draw focused deck, I got none of the cards that drew me cards kind of thing. So I was like, okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. The other thing I was just hoping for was another ray off the top to then do the 2 damage to you.
Yeah.
And then that was that's what I said. I did the math. You should only be with 2 left because I had an out. So
Yeah, I was definitely in a spot that I did not want to be in.
mm,
And I mean, aggressive negotiations will very quickly put your opponents in that spot. Very, 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 very quickly.
yeah.
Very quickly.
I see aggressive negotiations and also what's the other one? Emergency powers or whatever it is, the blue card that gives a crap ton of experience to a single unit
That
if
you
you
have
want
to
it
pay
to.
for.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
pay for it. But like if you can time it right, that coming out of the blue is just gonna blow things wide open for people. So
I don't know that it's nearly that good because you have to spend your resources to do it. So you're tapping out to do it.
sure.
Whereas you spent 3 resources and still had like 3 to 4 resources still open.
Mhm.
So you can do other things to follow it up.
Sure.
Like aggressive
like-
negotiations is a very, very good card.
Yeah, and aggressive negotiations is definitely the more aggressive one of the two of them. I look at emergency powers as like that turn where you played Snoke, right? You had full resources open, and I had claimed because I couldn't do anything else. If you had emergency powers, you could have dropped like a +8 onto whoever you wanted and swung at my face if you really wanted to right there. So that's why I'm saying it has some similar connotations to it. It just takes a lot more setup than the negotiations will. Again, I liked how some things in this deck worked out. Some of the things that I had thought were a good combination to go together went together very well. And it's just a matter of getting the other support now to really make it hash out. It also might be that this leader might not be the right leader. Because I also never once got to use his ability the entire time. The biggest thing that it was is that he has that saboteur aspect for if I can get in aggressive negotiations like I did, and I got 3 cards in my hand, you can't stop that damage to your base. So,
Yeah. Definitely the easiest way to end negotiations is by saboteuring through for like 15.
yeah, sabotage. Yeah. Easiest way to negotiate.
Yeah. Aggressive negotiations.
Yeah, and I figured that went hand in hand with the fact that I'm trying to draw a lot of cards as well, so I should have a decent size hand. So the other one to look at for this would have been like a boss because of the bounties. Because then potentially getting the double bounty draws off of it.
Bosco leader.
Boss the leader. So, don't know. Again, still just him and Han coming through things.
Yeah, early enough. That's a lot of what it is just these are the things that sounded cool or that I like to do. I know I like to do them, so throw it together in cards and see what happens.
Yep. 9 cards. I have to remind myself.
Should let me set it first.
What, 6?
Six.
No, because then I would have thrown me off.
6 9. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
All right, so we got cards,
You want to go first?
and I think yeah, I can do that if you
Sure.
want.
I'm closed. Go
We've
ahead.
got this, and this. And I think that like looking at the way that we did this, it's pretty obvious this becomes our resource because we get interactions and interactions on our interactions, and we just kind of hope to get there.
I just feel like I get conceptualized.
Yeah,
Interactions on interactions.
interactions on interactions. So what more could you ask for it?
As your opponent, no interaction. That's what I can hope for.
Nice.
All right, you want to close eyes?
I guess I'll just take my glasses off.
You said you couldn't read anyway, right? So we're fine.
Exactly.
No worries there.
Jokes on you. I play with pictures.
Uh-huh. Right. So let's see. That's what we're working with. Interesting situations here. This can lead into this. Uh, this is still a nice interaction. That's great for solving problems. Definitely don't need two. What's up?
I thought you said you didn't want interactions.
I said
Don't
solving
want
problems. I didn't say interactions.
But you said it had interactions. You don't want interactions. You just said that.
Um, I like this, but I don't think it's going to happen now. Um, That can go
Huh.
get this or this, so this can go here.
Huh. Huh.
If we're putting one here, we don't want the other one to go there.
True. That could set you backwards.
So I think we're going to do this. And then
A risky call, Bob.
that doesn't really matter.
See if it plays out for him.
Okay, smart ass. You can open
Ready?
your eyes. Yeah, go ahead. So I do have initiative though.
Balls. Yep.
You ready?
Sure.
So we are going to start off the way we started off before. Mr. Fortuna.
If you say so.
I claim.
Can I kill the speeder?
No, you can draw a card. Don't get Ray again.
I didn't.
Okay, good.
I will pass.
Okay.
That would have been too nice.
That would have been redonkulous. That's what that would have been.
We're gonna do this.
Um, I don't want to do it,
Okay. So don't.
but I think I have to.
Okay. So then do it.
All right. Ready?
Sure.
Take 3, sir.
My base hold. Uh, can I shoot the speeder now?
No.
Oh. How about now?
No.
Oh, not too bad. 2 damage to your base, please.
That's a great combination, though. I do like that.
This feels great.
Yeah, I do like that combination. So then, in that
So now
see what happened was,
I wasn't expecting.
um,
Whoever would have thought that joyriding in a land speeder would cause such issues. It's not even Han in there. That's more design.
I'm gonna bib Fortuna.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, wait, I don't think that works that way. Hang on.
It's only for events.
Yep, that's why that doesn't work that way. Cool. So then I will play an enticing reward on your snow speeder.
I imagine Bib doesn't care about that part.
No, Bib doesn't care.
All right, cool. Well, let's. I have kind of couple of different options here.
Yeah, you had interactions
And
and interactions. I
I
remember.
do, I do. But I got an interaction I wasn't planning on. So
Oh,
now I don't know how my interactions work best.
glad I could help.
So this is the one that when I die, you look for
Two
two
cards.
non-unit cards
Mm-hmm.
and put them into your hand out of the
Mm-hmm.
top 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't get my guy back. You've got to try and deal 3 damage to me to get him
Mm-hmm.
back. So you haven't drawn any extra cards this turn.
Nope.
You don't have enough for an open fire. You could Daring Raid Fortuna me, which I think would be kind of funny. So, in hopes that that is what you do, I'm gonna pop your shield and create a spy token.
Okay. Shield goes. I am going to use Bib
Uh-oh.
to. You forgot about that part, didn't you? Because now I can open fire you.
Yeah, well,
I'm actually going to create as whispers though, which
okay.
is to draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
So let's make sure that we pay for our spells as we're doing the things.
Our events.
Yeah.
So I draw 3, and then here's the 3 that I drew.
Yep.
Because again, we know that I'm playing Ray just to make sure that if it is something that
Oh,
it's
yep.
a thing like that. Because I often forget about doing that myself. So 1 goes back to the top. 1 goes to the bottom out of my hand. It does not have to be one of those 3 cards though.
Any card. Any card, any card.
Think we're gonna put this back on top. And we're gonna put this to the bottom.
All right, we're gonna claim the initiative.
Okay. Now I'm gonna use Pre-Vizsla to do 3 damage
Nope.
to the speeder. It's gonna activate this, which means I'm looking at the top 10 cards on my deck for 2 non-unit cards. And I did not forward think that very well. Because I put a unit back on top of my deck, which I
Yeah,
can't
good
get and
job.
is now going to go to the bottom. So
And then you'll also have to discard 2 cards because I am not unique.
then if this unit isn't unique, discard a card
A
from your
card.
hand.
Wee, 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 wee. Much confusion. Much confusion.
I need
Only units.
non-units.
I know, but you only.
Oh,
but
you're saying that I only have
units.
units.
Yeah.
No, not quite.
No.
I have to show them to you, right?
You have to prove that you did not get units.
Then I will show you Arrest and Sudden Ferocity.
Sounds about right. Boop, boop, boop,
Would you like
boop,
to cut?
boop, boop. Ah, you're good.
Okay. Now I have to discard a card.
Yes, sir. Do 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 do.
How many cards in your hand?
Do 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 do. 5.
5.
Cinco. Ooh. I already
Reclaim.
claimed.
I pass.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, pretty easy decision. Or is it? Unfortunately. Ready?
Okay.
I would like to attack Bib for 2.
Bib for 2. I'll just take out the spy token.
Sure. I would like to take out Bib.
Sure.
We did it, boys. We got him.
Cards in hand.
6? Question mark?
6.
Final answer.
All right. Evan Hawk.
Mm. Mm. Um, 4 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will deploy.
I will claim.
Let's smash for 4. And then we will play a Marin. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
So the Earth is round. I'm gonna do this. Alrighty. We did things.
Okay.
We're here.
I am your father, Daedra.
So you have how many cards in hand?
4 cards in hand. You will take me to 7 if you let me draw.
4 cards. With let Deidre die.
Okay.
Let's attack your base for 2. On attack, I will discard Ray to deal 2 damage to the Ebon Hawk.
Okay. I also like that. I thought about putting the her in here as well for the same purpose of having an outlet. You have an array outlet for once you draw her, and like you're not going to play her. So
Sure, she becomes a resource.
yeah, something to do with
Well,
it.
but for
Resource.
you, it's
For
your
me, it's
outlet here.
this.
You want it in
Yes.
hand.
Yeah.
If I'm playing, I don't know, that Anakin like you saw, I want my Ray and my discard. So
Right.
the discard outlet makes
Yep.
sense.
Yep. I will attack your base for 3.
Let's pay 2 for the doctor.
I will claim.
Mm.
I have a car dealership nearby, and if you can hear
Yeah.
motors revving, it's because they like to on Saturdays be dicks and just rev their engines left and right because they think it's a good thing to do. Proves my manlyhood. Yeah, rev my engine.
We're gonna power.
Yep. Can't wait for that card to go away.
And then I will pass.
You know from our history that is my most hated card in the entire game,
It is a card in the game,
but it's my most hated card in the game.
but it's a card.
Yeah.
I don't know. Of all the cards that exist, that one is probably the easiest to play.
I don't think it's the easiest to play around because it's also the easiest to play into. If you can play around it, I can force you into it as well. So
Not as often as you'd think. As the resident control player in the group, it's not as obvious and easy as you think.
the amount of times I've been a victim to that card.
Sure, yeah, when it gets set up, it feels great, but it's not that easy. But I am ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Flip Previsla.
Sure.
I'm gonna show you Wrong Ride and Sudden Ferocity.
No, my resources.
So you're gonna exhaust 2 resources, and I'm gonna put Sudden Ferocity here, and I replace with 2. And get there.
I will draw a card with the doctor.
Okay. I will swing at your base for 7.
13. I would like to shoot Vizsla for 2.
So that's gonna leave you with 3 resources up. I only have 6 health. So you would have powered the dark side if you had it in your hand. This is potentially going to allow you to draw it. You most likely have an open fire that you can use on it right now. You could also just Daedra it in, discard that way. I'm going to let you draw a card. I claim if I haven't claimed yet.
Okay. We are going to try and get that thing off the board. So we're going to attack into Vizsla for 2. On attack, I will discard a doctor to deal 2 more.
Yep.
Marin will unfortunately perish. And then we will contempt for culture
Sure.
to get rid of him and bring that spy back.
Okay.
I will then pass the turn.
Well, I think I analyzed that, right? You just had all the other things you could do with it.
Different ways.
Lots of different ways. So
Um, so I huh, can't do that. I can't do that. I think that this there. Hmm. Huh. So I think I'm into a spot where these are the 2 cards that I'm looking to resource. Um, both apply pressure
you want me to close my eyes
in
so you can show them what you're talking about?
uh yeah. I think these are the resources that are coming to play because of the pressure that applies. The only other thing that's jumping into mind is this guy, but I think I need it to kind of help keep things moving and grooving. This is fully online. This is fully online. This is just good, but at the same time, I haven't seen that it's needed. Let's go with this one as the resource. Um, again, we're testing stuff out. So, okay.
You good?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Pop and boot off, Bob and Bean.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh no, the dude. Let's start with drawing a card.
Okay.
That guy. I would. You're exhausted?
Yep.
Man, that feels good for me.
Well, should.
Let's then figure out the best way to do this. I would like to shoot this guy.
Nope.
I draw a card.
There's definitely the thing about Daedra that is going to take some finagling as the opponent is what is the best option in the right situation kind of thing. Do you take the damage or do you let them draw the card? So sometimes they're digging for something because they don't have an answer and they want the card. Sometimes they're trying to soften you up to get there, kind of thing. Since I knew he still had a unit available, I didn't want to soften anybody up. And so he's playing that against me by picking the one that had the 4 health, not the one that had the 5 health, knowing that he could just make that trade if he needed to at that point in time. There's nothing out of his hand.
Yeah.
So as a Daedra player, that's also the thing. I did that in a pre-release yesterday, basically, to where I had my opponent. I was playing Daedra. They have 5 cards in their hand, or they have 4 cards in their hand. I have 4 cards in my hand. I choose to either kill their unit on the board with the 2 damage, or they get to give me a card, which then gives me 5, which means Daedra's raid is now online. So it's those kind of nuances that you're going to be messing with as a Daedra player, and you're going to have to be Sophie's choicing as the opponent kind of thing. So
Yep.
she's very cool in like that mental space in this game right now. So,
Yep.
all right, so you attack 2 to the base.
Yes.
Bam.
Low floor, high ceiling, I think. That's where we're gonna be. All right. You
I claim.
claimed
I can't do anything else.
we're gonna 6, and we will Anakin
Anakin.
away the Dryden.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
Okay.
No food. No food.
All right.
All right, friends.
I am going to take away some of your draw engine by going
Oh,
after what is it?
Dark Pershing.
Pershing. So my on attack says I reveal the top card of my deck to my opponent. My opponent then gets to choose: do they let me draw it or pay 1 resource to prevent it? It's a Bazine.
A Bazine. Do I want you to see my hand? How many cards do you have in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Do I get that? Do I want you to see any of this stuff in my hand?
I like how it's do I want to lose a card? No, he's more concerned about me just having the knowledge of what's in his hand more than it is any one card losing.
That's what matters.
Oh, there's so many cards in this new set that allow you just to look at your hand for like nothing.
Yeah, but it's knowledge is power. Um, because that's probably the thing that's coming out. I will pay the 1 to prevent it. My doctor will meet an untimely death. Let's. You're at 10. I feel like I still need to be on this planet, so we will take out your sea dude.
You're not gonna even attempt the name either.
No, why not? No,
Why should I do such a thing?
exactly. I'm not a fool. Mama didn't raise no fool.
Okay, I will. I want proof not leads. This is one of the Hoth cards. This is I draw 2 cards and I discard a card
Oh
from my
no,
hand.
that Bazine.
Yep, the thing you were afraid of. And then I'll get rid of this Dark Saber since I don't have any units to put it on anyway.
Well, if being secretive has taught me anything, the spy is gonna die. So 2 to base.
Because now this is technically, and this is actually something that maybe I should actually have a little notation for. Currently drawn 2 cards for the turn,
Yeah.
so just something to, if I can potentially draw more, then that would come into play. You still
Is
have
it
7
worth it?
resources available.
I do. There's so
Yeah,
many.
yeah,
Like a lot.
yeah. Well, let's see
All
exactly
right.
what I'm dealing with here.
We'll just go here.
Sure.
I have cards.
Mm-hmm.
They do things.
Mm-hmm.
Some more than others.
Lots of removal.
Yeah, kind of. The best removal spell is Owen.
I'm gonna get rid of the Ruthless Raider.
Raider. All right, I will draw a card.
Yes, I had the option to let him keep his entire hand, but no.
Bazine, unfortunately, is still a unit in play
Oh, yes.
at this time. I would like to make an unknown variable. I'd like to potentially shoot Bazine.
So I know, since I got to look at your hand,
I know, you monster.
that you have two devastating gunships that if I let you do the damage, they can just pop out and go bye-bye.
Devastating.
Um,
Absolutely devastating.
I'm gonna let you draw a card.
Another unknown variable. Sweet.
And then I'm gonna make an unrefusable offer out of him.
Unrefusable on my Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. Hmm. How want do? Hmm, let's daring raid the Bazine.
So there's your variable that I did not get to know about ahead of time. Could have been from the Bazine, and it could have been from the card draw
It
from
sure
Daedra.
could have been. What's the likelihood that your Bazine let me draw a daring raid twice? Once last game and this time. What's the
Pretty
likelihood?
damn good knowing my luck. I mean, what was the odds of you flipping a ray to kill the friggin' stolen land speeder twice? You did that both games
Oh,
too.
because I shot the Bazine or the
Land
the second
speeder.
time. Yeah. Well, I tried to shoot the land speeder the first time, and you told me no. Then Ray had to come in and do the job. The second time I tried to shoot Bib, you told me no. Then Ray had to shoot the land speeder.
Right, but you still got
Right.
the ray to shoot
But
the
it was
land
different.
speeder
It was different
twice.
ways. That's why I was confused.
um,
I'm also fully in the camp that DJ's showcase should have just been a version of this art of him just like, nah, whatever.
oh, of this art here?
Yeah. Him doing the whatever pose.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I'm not a big fan of the DJ showcase, honestly. So,
It's okay. It's unnecessarily low, but it's okay.
all right, I'm going to arrest your Anakin.
Yep.
So I get him here
Yep.
and go like that.
Yep. 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 We will go ahead and do the thing and finish off the Bazine.
Sure. And then I'll smack you in the face for 5.
I will claim the initiative.
Yep, and I pass, and Anakin dies.
Anakin. Well, all right.
This deck needs work.
When you do your thing, it's great.
Yeah, I like the bones. I got to figure out how
But
to support it better. Is basically what it is.
but if yeah, I'm getting in the way of your stuff.
Yeah.
Ready?
Sure.
2.
Yep.
We're gonna draw cards.
I will show you.
So you reveal now to show that you've drawn it.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put everything into your hand. Finish resolving this.
Oh, is this like
Then
Yoda where it has to stay in my hand?
yeah, yes.
That doesn't
So
make any sense to me still.
you are what this you're all doing right now is just proving that you have drawn her
Sure.
from a hidden zone to another hidden zone. So it's
Sure.
still showing that you've drawn it. Then you have to finish resolving this because nothing interrupts an event being played. So you have to fully resolve this.
Sure.
Then you get a chance to resolve and actually do the damage from this with her being in her hand. But you have
The
to
fact that she
reveal it
has
from
to
your
stay in
hand
my hand does not make any sense to me still.
because
I don't get that.
it says you reveal it from your hand. So you can't reveal it from the top of your thing or from the bottom. She has to be in your hand when the thing is finished resolving.
But I've already drawn her as my thing. So I've drawn her. She's in my hand.
You have not officially drawn her because you have not finished resolving this. You could put her on the top or bottom, and then it's not there.
But I still drew her. That's the thing that again, that's the thing that doesn't make any sense. This will be a 3.
Yes.
So we'll put this on the bottom. Actually, do we put that on the bottom?
No. You. Do you need me to close my eyes?
No.
Talk it through.
No.
Are you sure? If people don't want to know?
Don't think it matters.
I want to know what love is.
Put that on the bottom.
I want you to show this.
Put that on the top. I still have the ray.
Okay. So 2 to base.
Yup.
2 damage to a unit.
We'll do it to that.
Ooh. We will bash for 5 before he's
Yup.
gone.
I'll put an enticing reward on him first.
So look at cards.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, unflow it.
We'll go ahead and kill him.
No. 10 cards, 2 non-units.
And then 1 discard
And then
because it's a.
Yep. $19. Pretty close. Pretty good. I've been mildly impressed. Some of these cards are playing a lot better than I thought that they would.
Yeah.
Like looking at them on paper. Different cards are playing as aggressive as I thought some of them would play, which makes sense. Wishing Kisses.
Hang on. I still have to discard.
No.
Yes. I believe I am required.
You are. We'll play Cyril.
Mark here.
No, my guy. Uh, play an Anakin.
I am your father, Anakin.
Cards in hand.
1.
1 card. No resources open. I don't necessarily want to give you access to 4 cards. I will. Deathmark draws you cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the cards. And then I will claim the initiative.
I will pass.
Joke's on me, I guess. Do that. We will start by going 5 to base. Whispers in the dark. Stop it. I don't like it. So you're still figuring out card on top. Okay.
2 damage to the spy and 2 damage to your base.
How?
Sorry, the ray that's still in my hand. So then I draw 2 off of the death mark. And now that goes to a 5.
Bring you 0 to base. New cards who dis syndrome. Goodness.
No, just now that I have a actual hand, I have to figure out the
I was
ley
just
line
like,
of what I'm trying to. I literally went
just
from
for me. Well, you went from 1 to
one
7.
card to 8 in hand
Yeah.
in 2 actions, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's just crazy. As like a player who normally likes to look, hey, discarding, that's the way you like counter like control. Seeing how many cards I can actually get in my hand from like nothing in this latest set makes me go, oh, I don't know if that's gonna be a good option at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um
So many cards.
question is, are they the right cards?
I was just me, just like myself, just like, oh, I
Mhm.
should have maybe done things this way, but
So I think I'm going to enticing reward.
sure. Well, he's gonna get enticed to go 2 to base.
Okay. No reveal or no disclose or whatever.
So it deals damage to a unit or its controller discards a card. So I could do my own guys, but then I'm discarding cards or taking damage.
Oh, right. So that I don't have any
You
units
don't have any
for you to
units.
target.
Yeah,
That's why you're
yeah,
not. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
But otherwise, yeah, I was hoping that it like be able to benefit from it a little bit easier, but I don't want to discard cards. That's like the opposite of my favorite thing in the world. So not necessarily where I want to be. Mm, think it out, boss man.
I don't
Figure
think
it
it's
out.
gonna matter the whole thing. I think I'm literally. I think I'm like a resource off, or a like I'm just slightly not able to get the sequencing the way that I want it to go.
Work out what you're trying to do.
Because ideally, I want to kill Anakin with that.
Sure.
So I need to get 2 more draws, which that achieves. Currently, I can't
Uh,
kill him.
it does say draw them. Yes.
Yes. So I can't kill him without doing this currently. It's my problem.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically I won't be able to do that. And even him on the board now means that you win next turn. All you have to do is claim.
Yeah.
So, because the other thing that I can try to do, I mean, you win this game. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Because the other thing I was trying to do was get to a sneak attack to Dryden Voss, and then aggressive negotiations off of a Dryden Voss with all the cards that I have in my hand from all that kind of stuff. So that was basically what I was trying to finish with.
Yeah.
But I ended up with an unrefusable, an aggressive, that, and that. So the most I could hopefully do is do this to kill him. But then if I do that, that costs me one. Sneak attack is two. Dryden Voss is two more with the discount on. No, it's actually three more because you only get no. You get a discount of sneak
I
attack.
think it's two.
So if I kill him, I get 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I can find the sneak attack, which is there, right? Because that's all that would really matter. That's all I'd be digging for realistically with that at that point in
Mhm.
time. It's a -3, so it's 2 -3. So then that takes 3 to actually
So you are
get that off.
one
So I'm
short.
one short of being able to aggressive negotiations on top of that for the finish. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
a resource short to get the finish, or an act like a kill card short of being able to take both of you out. Not knowing you don't
Yeah.
have this in your hand,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that's what my line was to get out of this, and I just am a little off.
Sure. Yeah.
So again, I think the deck has some good synergies. I think there's something that could come out of this. This is just definitely the first go through, and I think I'm way too heavy in actions and events and not enough units to deal with anything. Or I need more actions and events that kill slash remove your stuff to really keep the board stabilized. I'm not sure he's the right leader for this, but I was trying to do the whole draw cards and use this as my removal mechanic for units, but it's not really doing what I want it to do, kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's like it's I want to say it's close because like there's stuff there and it can actually it was obviously functioning in the way in the lines of what you were wanting it
Yeah,
to do, how smoothly and all it was getting there, like we were just talking about,
yeah.
not necessarily there. I don't know. I wonder if villainy is the correct choice,
So
but it gives you Dryden, it gives you
this is the other thing.
what?
This is the other part that sucked. Right,
Uh-huh.
is when I did my whole flip turn and did my double plot cards out.
Yeah.
Two arrests were the cards that went
Ooh.
down, and this is a big trigger thing for me to get the because then it was like if I had this in my hand, I don't have to kill him. He's
Right.
gone, and then I can actually just get the bounty that way.
Right.
The villainy on the arrest is the other reason why I'm thinking it's villainy kind of thing.
That makes some sense.
I could do this in a heroic thing because I
At
really
four, I think it's still
at
good
four, it's
value.
not bad for getting the value of a bounty card. I think this enabling the bounties as like a secondary maneuver kind of thing is gross, and especially when you're combining it with that card there. Just to hey, it's almost like a four cost removal card. It's like a four cost removal in that card. Yes, it's a two card removal combination, but it's also a four cost removal. But I also get to punch you in the face or hit a 2-for-1 and take out something else in the process.
You also get to set up at any point that you want to,
Correct.
too. So, I mean, like you can drop this down early on something and not really care
Yep.
because eventually you're going to get your value off of it. And
Right.
then, like, oh shit, now I need to actually get rid of it, play it, or
Exactly.
whatever.
So yeah, like I said, when I stumbled across this combo, I went, "Oh, that's spicy," kind of thing. And then I was thinking, okay, so what other bounties can I combine it with? And then you're sitting there, oh, draw card. Oh, the death mark, more draw
Uh-huh.
card. And I'm like, holy crap, this could be really, really
Yeah.
good. The other side that I was looking at was ignore the red and go green. Because now I got Bounty Hunter's Quarry, and I also have the ramp card that I can get to then accelerate myself that way if I wanted to. So then I can put the ramp on your guy, arrest him, and then boom, I ramp out.
Yeah. I
But
think that
the arrest without this though is not as good because you get the unit back.
I think the comment you made earlier about maybe playing it as Bosk leader
Hmm.
versus Vizsla leader, I think actually makes a lot more sense.
Sure.
Um, not even that you're necessarily like leaning super heavy into them, but like getting a double trigger off of either of these two is great.
Yep.
Potentially also leaning into getting punishing one, the spaceship that
Yep.
gets an extra attack in if you defeat something with an upgrade on it, like is nice. Um,
I think just taking a boss package that might exist, throwing this synergy combination into it, and then just kind of
yeah,
like seeing how that plays out might be worthwhile checking out.
I don't know that I would look at yellow green mainly just because you want Bosk and some of the other red pieces for bounty to like
Hmm.
help them along, kind of a thing.
Potentially.
Playing Bounty Hunter's Quarry is cool and great, but being able to double off of it with Bosk is really where the power comes from.
Sure.
And
So
not having that and having to spend extra resources to get it, like it's just I don't know that I would look that way.
Sure.
It could be good. Could be there.
Well, the thought
Yeah.
in green was if I can actually get, say, a bounty hunter's quarry plus an unrefusable offer on the same unit, and then you arrest them, then it's I get that unit, swing in, and then I can get a three drop. Then you potentially are getting even a super laser deck for more ramp, or if you want to go heroic side of doing things, I can pull a Millennium Falcon or something out and then like smash you twice with the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I was looking at is like, could this actually work? If you went yellow blue, even in a heroic version of yellow blue, this could be your villainy card that you're utilizing to then trigger off an Anakin to get that second nature from that as well. So my Qui-Gon blue deck that I have already run, this could actually be not bad in that as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, this is just like the little combo, little two card combo that I thought was like, if you can get this consistently off, and then I try to figure out
Maybe
other
this does
things.
this.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I wanted to figure out like, well, what else can I do with this card that might give me value?
Yeah.
So this is where I landed. Like I said, I think by and large it played okay. I think it was just preliminary deck construction, just throwing the kitchen sink at it and then trying to like come back off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the plot holes and problems kind of thing. What do you think of your Daedra?
Um, I didn't think it was bad. I'll be honest, I didn't. This is not my full brainchild. I definitely like took some inspiration from some lists online. I thought it was okay. I wanted this to do a little bit more, but I mean, like you were set up, you had the perfect answer
Mhm.
for it, so I can't really complain about that. I am technically like two cards short on the list. I'm playing Snokes, but the list is calling for Emperor Palpatine from Spark of Rebellion.
Mhm.
So when it's coming in, it's dealing some damage across the board to kind of help clean some things up and all, which I think is pretty good. They
Mhm.
kind of do the same spots. They're both 8 drops. They both wildly affect the board. I'll be honest, I don't know if maybe I should be playing the Emperor before the red pips because I do have things like Cyril that cares about having those
Oh,
pips
that's a good point.
versus having the blue pips. But
But you
my
also have Galleon as well.
Cantwell, I do have Galleon. My Cantwell though cares about blue pips, so it's just I. There's probably a lot more work here, like math wise, that I
Sure.
should be doing. But first round, new cards, who dis,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I mean, I think that this is by far the greatest combo to ever exist in Star Wars right now.
That was
So, I
fun.
mean,
That was fun. I did enjoy that little like thing. What
yeah,
was the one that I was doing? I was doing a it was one of the new leaders. It was somebody Tarkin Town.
for like to use
So
this, like
basically,
had,
I would ping the land speeder and Tarkin Town it on turn one.
sure,
So it's like I don't necessarily have to Tarkin Town your unit. I'm giving myself a 4/3 in the exchange on that kind of thing.
sure.
I don't know. I think I was doing it with a Saj Red,
Oh,
uh,
sure. The
because
blue
the
Asajj.
blue pilot Asajj. Because then what it was is I can use her ability
Hmm.
to do the pinging off of one of my. So if I had like another one drop plus that one drop, I ping with her ability to do 1/1, and then I just take control of the unit. Now it's also a vehicle, but if it's still around by the time I can flip Asajj
Yeah,
can just pilot the vehicle at that point in time.
yeah,
So that's what I was kind of running in, same principle, but I definitely think that the Stolen Land Speeder is a highly underrated one drop if you can get it to
yeah,
work right.
yeah.
So
Well, in like that second game, like I was talking about interaction on interaction, I had the contempt for culture,
yeah,
so I was going to give you the land speeder, try and shoot it, knowing that you're probably going to let me draw a card. Then
yeah,
I'll just contempt it to kill it, and get. So now I've got the 4/3 and a two, essentially a 2/2, the five
yeah,
token, and now like I feel good.
yeah,
Like I've got bodies that'll fight with you, and then just raise like, nah, this is my ride.
and then it's like the other thing with that is you have the ability to
Yeah.
No, it's like lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's like yeah, you
Yeah.
have the ability, you can do it. No, so with that, it's giving you the ability to you take a hit, fine, for three,
Mhm.
right? So you're
Yeah.
sacrificing that. Oh, I'm going to take a hit for three to really get a dominant wide board state at that point in time. And so I think that sometimes that's worth it, especially in blue, where there's other ways to heal yourself out of that if you can
Yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah.
So speaking of blue, the other thought that I had was doing a yellow blue villainy because then you have target that you can then throw in there
Sure.
as like now I'm able to heal myself back from all this delayed time frame to do things.
Yeah.
So what's the other big blue one? And then you also get condemn.
Yeah.
So turning this into almost like in a
Nice.
almost you could do like a Kylo yellow, right? Because then you have all the upgrades that you're getting rid of, or even a Lamasu doesn't work as well as I would want it to. I would reread that
Yeah, I
card.
don't I
So.
don't think Kylo works the way you want it to either, because yes, you're pitching him to draw cards,
Hmm.
but then you're not utilizing his like flip to being able to bring them back, because you don't really want to put condemn on your own Kylo
Well, no.
and stuff.
Hmm.
As somebody that played a bunch of Kylo in the last set
Yeah.
with entrenched, it always felt weird to Kylo pitch an entrenched to draw a card, because then I know that I'm just never getting that card back and going to be using it in the way that I want to,
Right.
or very rarely.
So I'm saying like you would have the cards that you would want to equip onto Kylo. Those are the ones
Sure.
that you're pitching kind of thing. And then you have these other upgrades. So because it's as much as like there's not enough upgrade removal in people's decks to deal with all like Frozen and Carbonite, Condemn. You have what was the other one that does the perilous position kind of thing. All these kind of upgrades that are just like controlling your opponent's units left and right. They don't have enough stuff to deal with all that.
So what you're telling me is you want to build a control deck.
No.
Yeah, I mean, what you just said, yeah.
I'm
Like,
saying there's
listen to
a
all of these control
I'm
cards,
saying there's an
control
option
cards.
for it. Yeah.
I'm saying you can come over to the dark side.
I already
Yeah,
have. I
cookies.
already have.
That's baby dark side.
That's baby dark side. Wow. Calling me a baby now?
At least pre-Vizsla.
Ouch. Well, the other thing that I can also do with this is I could buff this up by doing a much more Mandalorian heavy influence thing, because then you do also have the option of the dark saber. So, the other thing I was trying to figure out was ways to bring the arrest and the unrefusable offer. And the best way to do that is using Bounty Hunter Crew to bring back the arrest,
Mhm.
and then uh, Fine Edition to bring back the unrefusable offers, which brings back an
Sure.
upgrade and allows you to play it right away, kind of thing.
Yeah, but if something's died that turn,
Correct. That is
if
the
an
caveat. Yeah,
opponent's thing is died
that
that
is the
turn.
caveat to a Fine Edition is that a unit would have had to have already died for you to be able to put that into use.
How else are you picking up that saber?
Huh?
How else is Grievous picking up that saber? Is
Then the
Grievous adding the lightsaber of the Jedi that he's just killed to his collection?
right.
Thus, it's a fun addition.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
the
so how
yeah.
do you kill the guy that get the thing?
You disarm
Yeah.
them. Just you don't have to kill them.
No, it has to die. The card says they have to
Oh,
be
I know
defeated.
that, but you
Yeah.
asked how else are you doing it. I'm saying you just disarm them.
It never works.
No.
Yeah. When has that ever worked in anything?
Anakin versus Dooku. He takes off his hands and disarms them and then kills him. He disarmed him first.
I guess, but still killed him. Still killed him.
Palpatine made him. I
Yeah.
don't. I think if he wouldn't have killed Dooku then and there, that would have been that was like the catalyst that really turned him. That final moment where he replaced the apprentice with himself. All he had to do was not kill him, just disarm him. You succeed. What's Dooku gonna do now?
Come at you with his stubs.
He,
Force
he
lightning.
can't. First lightning. There's no fingers to shoot out of at that
Right,
point in
but just
time.
think of it. But think about it. If Force Lightning is fingers, so that lightning comes out of all the fingers,
Yeah.
one solid nub, that's one big bolt of lightning. That's gonna tickle.
Oh, but what did we learn
If
from
Mega Man taught me anything, Kamehameha.
what did we? That's not even Mega Man. Good job on that. But what did we learn from a bed of nails? Lots of stuff doesn't hurt as much as one thing. Oh wait, my analogy backfired.
One.
That'd be actually an amusing take on somebody in the Star Wars universe. Just like they got mutilated so bad through all these different fights and everything, they just managed to adapt their force in a different way to like do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, other franchises have done something similar, and it's been, in my opinion, great. So
cool. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up here for our Thursday Throwdown. Thank you very much for joining us. And don't forget to look out if you're in the Portland area for the 1K by marked cards coming up on November 22nd. I'll put a link for the flyer that we have in this video description. Thank you guys very much. And thanks, Alex, for joining me.
not a problem.
And we'll see you next time.